Warren Zeiders made headlines this week after he lashed out at a fan mid-song during a recent stop in Florida. Video showed Zeiders unleashing an expletive-filled rant on the fan before having him kicked out by security, and at least one country music artist felt it was more than a little over the top. Aaron Watson, who made it to the top spot on the Billboard Country Albums chart back in 2015 with Underdog, took to Instagram for tailgate talk and went after Zeiders. Well, he started to call Zeiders by name, but then switched it up a bit and called him Wilbur Zederhofer. It's clear that Zeiders is the target, and from there Watson just buries the Hersey native and bright young country star. "I don't even know how I talk about this," Watson said. "It's so inappropriate. It's rated R, but it needs to be discussed." This week in country music, an artist from the stage told the fan, and I quote, "God, it's awful, I quote, he said microphone, suck my bleep mother FR. And then he said, nobody flips me off, and he called the guy the P word. This artist, I've met him before, we're going to call him Wilbur Zederhofer," Watson said. "I met Wilbur a couple years ago. He was all right. He was a little hoity-toity if you ask me, but I'm friends with the guy who wrote one of his songs, and I know a guy who was his producer. And I thought, hey, I'll be one of Wilbur's Instagram acquaintances." Unfortunately, I've had some of Wilbur's posts come across my feed. There's one, y'all, Wilbur's got his shirt off, and he's all oily and he's all leaning back with his shirt off. He's got his head to the side. He's kind of gritting his jaw, you know. And his hair is draped across his nipple, and the top button of his breeches is strategically unbuttoned. Wilbur looking like a Chip and Dale's boy band country singer. Now to each his own. Watson, who was eating a bag of microwaved popcorn, then took a swig of his soda and kept on going. "But Wilbur, what you did on the stage, in front of God and everybody, unprofessional," Watson said. "That fan down there in the crowd, he flipped you off. He basically whipped out a spoon, and Wilbur, you are up there on the stage in spotlight, and you whipped out a machete. You brought a machete to a spoon fight on one of your fans, and you look like the poster boy for Summer's Eve, and they should put your face on the box. He wasn't done there, folks. I'm going to tell you this, Wilbur," Watson said. "I know you're the biggest thing since sliced bread, but you won't always be that, and remember that who you pass on the way up are the same people that you pass on the way down. And those fans, they're solid gold. And there's a lot of artists who are out there who are talented and working just as hard as you that would give anything to have a fraction of what you have. So, Wilbur, for starters, put your shirt on and stop wearing your hoodie in house," he continued. "All right, y'all, there's some tailgate talk. That's some West Texas tea for ya." Video from Zeiders' concert in St. Augustine, Florida last weekend showed him stop mid-song to single out the fan. "You want to flip me off again, expletive?" Zeiders said, pointing out the man. "I'll get you kicked out of the expletive show." "Expletive me?" he then said. "Expletive you." Zeiders then finished singing the song, "Love Letting Go," and as he turned to walk back toward the back of the stage, he got in one more shot. "Sorry you wife likes my expletive show and you don't," he said. It got more heated from there. There is a lapse in the video, but when it comes back, Zeiders is going at the man again. "You're gonna come to my show and flip me off," he yells. "Get the expletive out, expletive." A fan posted a video that he claimed showed the man who Zeiders accused of flipping him off getting escorted out by security. Zeiders is out on his relapse, lies, and betrayal tour. That includes stops in Baltimore, May 1st, New Jersey, May 1st, Pittsburgh, May 15th, Washington, D.C., November 14th, and Hershey, November 22nd, for the folks who want to see the local guy in action.